So what does your soul need to learn from this connection? And again, when we talk about this connection, we're going to keep it broad. So we're not going to pigeonhole it into something recent, something long-term, something that's just developing. Take it as it resonates, because it's very much about the souls and the lessons than it is about the timing and when and how and all of those kinds of things that happened. Okay, just a couple more cards because they're wanting to come out. There you go. And the funny thing, whether that card comes up or not, but when that title came up, then the word trust was one of those things that definitely came through in the forefront. And when trust is being applied, it's more to do with you than it is about the connection. And it's you trusting the process and the connection, as opposed to trusting the person. Well, that too, but it's more about you. So what does the soul need to learn? We're going to go a bit deep. So this isn't going to be one of your, that kind of reading of Mills and Boon's kind of, he loves her, she loves him, everything's going to be perfect, because we're actually going a little bit more spiritual and a little bit more deeper into this particular kind of relationship. So, because it's about the soul. It's about your soul, not their soul, but your soul. What does your soul? I'm not going to tune into their soul and what it needs to learn from the connection. I'm just talking about your soul and what you need to learn from this connection. Okay, so we've talked about the trust part, because that's something you do need to trust. You need to trust the process, but trust yourself that this is going to be okay. You need to learn to express yourself. And when we talk about express yourself, it's being about your own authentic self, not the I will be this person because I think that's who I need to be in order for them to like me, to be with me. But actually it's about being your true form in all warts, ugliness, everything, because that will allow for the authenticity of this connection to happen or not happen. And if they don't like you as your authentic self, then they're not the connection for you. But your soul is very much about learning to trust, learning to express who you are fully, warts, all, ugliness, what do I say, the good, the bad and the ugly. Again, we're not looking at it from their viewpoint. This is solely just for you. You need to let go of the feeling that this relationship, situationship, person, connection, whatever you want to be calling it, is going to trap you. And when I'm using the word trap very loosely, because when I refer to trap, I'm looking at it from, well, not me, but the guides are looking at it from the point of view of you feeling you can't have your dreams, you can't live the life that you want, you can't be the person that you want. Because in this particular connection, it's about you shedding all of that as you're developing and walking into that connection, because it's about you letting go within that you're trapped, letting go within that you can't have the life, the dreams, the authenticity, the magnificence of the life, the dreams that you have within you. And it's trusting that actually you can and you will. Once you let go of that limiting belief that you're sacrificing who you are and your identity in this, because you're not. It's just all about the old beliefs and mindset that are keeping you trapped. Also let go of that, what's the word I'm looking for? Limitation. I can't think of the actual word, but near enough to limitation, where it's an assumption that this relationship will also be short term, or that something bad is going to happen and it's not going to last. Because again, I don't believe in the lifetime lasting, because something can be a lifetime, something can be, you know, shorter. So take it as it resonates, but I'm more about keep working at it, go with the flow, and then before you know it, it could be a lifetime. So, but let go of that underlying belief that something bad is going to happen, and this is not going to work out. It's going to be like all of the past relationships that you may have had. So your soul really needs to let go of not trusting, needs to let go of the limiting beliefs of that you can't be your authentic self, that you won't have the life that you want or be able to fully go forward in the dreams that you have, and to be the person or to serve in the way that you want, that none of those things will be happening. Because once your soul learns that the right connection for you will allow you to be fully who you want to be, allow you to live the dreams that you want, you are not going to be trapped by anybody, but have your own choices, have your own identity equal to that of your partner, because you're working on it together, then you are opening the doors up to so much luck. Wisdom is already there, but wisdom needs to be just added to letting go of that final limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to. And knowing that as a result of all of that shift, you will be bringing in so much more abundance, so much more being in the spotlight. Again, take that word as it resonates, but more to do with excelling at whatever it is that you're doing in life, whether that's relating to your career, whether that's relating to other life projects. It's about you excelling and triumphing, you know what I mean, celebrating. For some reason, I was going to say triumphing. I don't think that exists, but if it does, then there you go. Oh God. It's always the way, isn't it, when you want to pronounce something in particular, and then your words just like that. So that's basically what I'm having regarding that particular word, but we'll just switch it to celebrating. And that is basically what your soul needs to learn from this connection at this current time, because we're always learning. So, but at this current time, or the time that you come across this video, regardless of the year date, this is what your soul needs to learn. And when you learn to flow, when you learn to trust, sorry, I was just having a download, hence why looking up there. When you learn to trust that you can have the life that you've been dreaming of forever, then all of those doors to those abundance and everything else will begin to open up for you. Remember, this reading is only from the viewpoint of the listener, the person who's watching this video. I am by no means, and have not, referred to the other party, person of interest. I have not looked at them. I have not looked at what their lessons are, because I don't need to. They can come to me if they want to know what their lessons are. This is about the people who have come across this video and are watching it and listening, and thank you so much. So if this resonated, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the bio if you want to book a one-to-one reading, or a healing or unblocking or any of those kinds of sessions. Check out the bio so that you know more about me and my services, but also we have a shop, so pop in there, and should there be anything that resonates that you kind of think, yeah, that will help me, to unblock, to manifest, to shift the energy that's around me, in me, then we've got that covered too. So until the next reading, have a good one.